What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of On the Break. We have a good one coming to you. I hope everyone is having a great week so far. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. If you are on YouTube and you like this video, go on and hit that like button. And if you are new, subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you don't miss any basketball content like this.
Who's to say we're not going to see any more performances like this? I mean, like you said, Steph and LeBron, those are some of the oldest players in the league today, still performing at that
Mhm.
level. And if they have that kind of juice in them, I know there's players all over the league. I think a guy like Donovan Mitchell, he scored 70 last season. Kyrie had
Yep.
a big game this year. And there's just a whole bunch of other people. Shea is really solidified as a scorer. We have a whole bunch more efficient scorers. It's just all over the league. And I think we see it on a per night basis. It's just how the league is going to be. You have guys like Wemby that can honestly, if he can get open, be a pretty much guaranteed bucket around the rim. And as his game evolves and he gets more minutes, it continues to further develop that skill set. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw him have 40-point games. And it's a whole lot of other players like that. So I think this is going to be a lot more common. As we mentioned earlier, the game has already evolved so far. It's going to continue to evolve so far. These skilled players that are just have raw talent are going to get better and touch more on their skills and find easier, simpler ways, as similar to how you were saying, of limiting the amount of dribbles and energy that it takes for them to score and find better ways to uh, make it show up in the point stat sheet. And it's just where the league is headed and where the league is at today.
Yeah, and I think it's also the fact that we usually get these big scoring outbursts in January-ish range, February maybe. Like Donovan Mitchell 72 was in January last year or
Mm-hmm.
around that time. And it's just that window of NBA basketball where the beginning of the season is over, it's going into All-Star break,
Yeah.
and these guys are just in such a rhythm and also, tired legs on defense, maybe. I
Yeah.
mean, and not to say like defense is bad because I think defense is actually good. It's just tough with the spacing and how skilled these guys are. They're just gonna,
Yeah.
you're gonna have scoring performances like we just
Mm-hmm.
saw. So,
Yeah. Like
it's
that
just that
term they say
January.
mid-season form. Like everybody's always talking
Exactly.
about he looked like he's in mid-season form, like you said, January.
Exactly.
That's where mid-season is at, and players in a rhythm at this
Exactly.
point.
Exactly. So you usually see these big scoring outbursts from multiple people across the league around this time of the year. And then towards the end of the year, defenses start to ramp up again because you're going into playoffs trying to fight for seeding. And then also when you get into the playoffs, it turns into half court
Mm-hmm.
execution. There's not a lot of fast breaks, defensive intensity turns up. So it's just this
Yeah.
part of the year as well. But you still have big scoring outbursts throughout the year, but this is probably a hot spot.